Hi, it's Paul from howtoplaybass.com here. Got a lesson, quick lesson for you on how to play the bass line to Smooth Criminal by Michael Jackson. I've had quite a few requests for this recently, so I thought I'd throw it in. In this lesson, it's not a tricky song, but it's quite tricky to teach. It's much easier to teach with notation than it is to talk through it. So I've kind of done my best to talk through all the notes. There aren't that many different locations, so if you make a note on a piece of paper which notes, what the note names are, where they need to be played, then you should be able to correlate everything and put it together. So before we get started, don't forget to head over to my website, sign up to the free monthly easy, and you get a free bass line for signing up. Address is to the left of the description box or underneath the description box, depending on which video site you're watching this on. So let's get on with the lesson, and let's go and look at the main riff. Okay, the basic riff that goes through the verses and the intro. I'll play it through a couple of times, then we'll talk through it. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the notes are, the first bar of the pattern is, which is A, played at the 5th fret of the E string, down to G. I'll do the number of times you play each note in a second. G's 3rd fret of the E string, back to A, then to B, 2nd fret of the A string, and then open A and B before you go up to C in the second bar. So the first bar, rhythm-wise, is this: 2, 3, 4, 1. And then that C there is the start of the next bar. So do it again: 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so that's the kind of the pattern. I've given you the notes. The second bar is similar kind of rhythm. So it's C, 2/8 notes of C, 3rd fret, the A string, then B, 2nd fret, C, 3rd fret, B, G, 3rd fret of the E string, back up to A on the last last 8th note of the bar. So I play the 2-bar pattern again really slowly. 2, 3, 4, 1. So it's A, G, A, B, B, A, B, C, C, B, C, B, G, A. So you should be able to pick up those locations. You've got the note names, and then it's just a question of playing through, working it up to tempo. Okay, here's the first part of the chorus. Play it with a metronome. We'll talk through the notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's an 8-bar pattern, predominantly in F and G. The last bar's in E before we get to the kind of the mini bridge stroke chorus. First 2 bars are like this: 2, 3, 4. Okay, so predominantly those notes are F and its octave, which is 1st fret of the E string, 3rd fret of the D string. So the first bar is, so you've only got 1 octave there. Then the second bar is, and you go up to G there, which is the 3rd fret of the E string. So second bar, so F, F, G, G, F. Now, the next 4 bars are a kind of very subtle variation of that, where the first note that you play, which is on the and of the first beat, is the octave of F. So here's the 3rd and the 4th bar: 3, 4. Okay, and then the last 2 bars, first bar, the 7th bar effectively is same, and then instead of going to G, the pattern that goes up to G, we go down to F, and then you're coming into the next section. That's just open E, E, and then G and A, which are the third and the fifth frets of the E string. So it's got quite an unusual little timing to that, in that the first of every pair of bars, the first beat, is not played, and then you've got the first note effectively is played as a syncopation on the and of that first beat. So I'll play it through again with the metronome so you can have another listen. 2, 3, 4. So you should be able to pick that up from having a close listen to that, correlating it with the original. In that section, you're literally just playing F, or the octave, or you're playing G, back down to the low F, and then in the E bar, you're playing E, and then G, and A. So that leads us to the next section. Okay, the third part of the tune we're going to look at is in the chorus, where the lyric is, "Annie, are you okay, will you tell us?" And kind of the bass line is doubling that rhythm and goes back from the eighth note pattern there. So play this next section with the metronome, we'll talk through the notes. Okay, so let's just talk through those notes. Essentially, you've got a kind of descending pattern that goes down from A to G to F to E, and then back to A. But there's some subtle variations in it. So the first two bars are this. So first two bars are, you've got A, G, 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 F, 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 G, E, G, A. Okay, the next two bars are this. Okay, which is A, G, 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 F, 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 E, E, G, A. Okay, the fifth and sixth bar is quite similar to the first two bars. A, G, 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 F, 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 G, G, E, G, A. And then the seventh and eighth bars are this. Okay, and that's A, G, 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 F, 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 E, 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 F. And then you're into kind of the wrap-up of the chorus, coming to the stabs and the smooth criminal line.